All right. Hello there. It's episode 2 of the Culture Pit podcast. So we're back again. And by the way, Happy New Year, everyone. So we're finally officially in 2020. So joining me tonight is, of course, Seb Soriano.
God
right
damn
here.
it.
Yep,
Yeah.
right here. And AJ. Say something. Bebe. Or AJ Bebe. Gab can't join us tonight because he's actually like...
He's doing relief. He has ongoing relief efforts for
the victims of the ashfall. So yeah. So first things first. We'd like to extend our support to those who are in this crisis or directly involved in this crisis. So hopefully, and we hope and pray that things are going to be okay for them. And so yeah.
And quick thing for those who are willing to make donations, reach out to us at realculturepitph@gmail.com.
Yeah.
So that we can try to get something together so that we can help out.
We're still active in the whole distributing the relief goods program. So if you guys want to help, mean a lot to us if you did. Okay. So since we're finally here in the year 2020, actually one common thing that we love doing every year is coming up with resolutions. Now, since we're in Culture Pit, and a lot of the things we do around here revolves around the pop culture geeky side. I want to ask you guys, what are your geek resolutions for the year? Maybe like AJ, can start with you if you have any.
Geek resolutions for the year. Well, I guess I want to get in shape so that I can do my cosplays more accurately. I don't mind having been Fat Finn, Fat Iron Fist, Fat Jason Todd over the past few years, but Seb's about to crack up. It's okay, we're not. You can laugh. Oh, Paolo took off the helmet.
Yeah,
for those of you,
I couldn't stand it anymore. I'm
since
sorry.
This is an audio podcast, I just want everybody to know that Paolo was wearing the red leader helmet for the first 2 minutes of this podcast.
Yeah, and I was gonna go for a whole hour.
He wanted to do the whole hour, but 2 minutes.
2 minutes. 2 minutes is fine.
It sounds like there was it feels like there was a lot of pressure coming from his head onto his helmet.
Actually,
I have never felt faux leather hotter on my skin ever in my life. Not that I ever regularly wear faux leather.
I mean, actually, so many questions, but
yeah. Going back.
I love the animals, man. No real leather for me.
Going back for geek resolutions. Maybe cosplay related mainly because it'll also benefit my personal life if I start getting in shape and start eating better, start working out.
Yeah.
I have a few plans for upcoming conventions, and I want to see what I can get away with in the time that I have between now and all those conventions. See what I can put together in terms of costume, in terms of working out.
Yeah, that shouldn't be that hard. I mean, there's a lot of people like willing to give tips on cosplay, which is great.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. How about you?
There's nothing wrong with me as a geek.
Actually,
Like if there's any, I have no things to resolve a geek.
You have one that's slowly being ironed out, which is your gamerness.
Yeah. With the help of Mr. AJ Bebe right here, I've been getting way deeper into the gaming aspect of being a geek, and it's been pretty great.
Yeah. Look at you playing Witcher, like.
Witcher 3.
Falling in love with Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Henry Cavill and the Japanese.
What?
Zelda.
Right. I'm not enough of a gamer to really know who made Breath of the Wild. I just know it came from the Japanese.
Shigeru Miyamoto, but okay.
All right.
I mean, I could be completely wrong, by the way.
Yeah, but in terms of that, I'm perfectly fine with how I am as a geek. All the other stuff is just personal stuff, but I'm good.
All right.
Just continue doing what I'm doing.
Cool.
Paolo?
For me, one thing I really want to do this year is up my Gunpla game.
Ooh.
So, I actually, for those who don't know, I actually just came from Japan. And, basically just getting a lot of inspiration there when it comes to Gunpla. It's something that I really enjoy doing. And so, that's something that I actually want to progress, is how I how I build stuff, or how I put them together. And then another is basically just like you just get in shape for cost, because I have a lot of cost plans for the year. And I'm actually hired a physical trainer like recently, which is good. And it should be fun. So
it's like, how do you plan on getting in shape? By being even more of a nerd. Ring Fit.
Yeah, actually, Ring Fit.
Because I've seen people swear by its effectivity.
I mean, like, I think that's been a thing since Wii Fit. But
that's true. Although Wii Fit was more of a fitness thing,
more
so than a gaming thing.
Patrick Stump, I think, claimed, don't claim that this is true, but
Don't
like,
quote you on this.
this is like third-hand information at best. Like, apparently, when Patrick Stump had that initial run post their first hiatus, where he was like really slim, he would say that like, he portions his food and plays Wii Fit. So,
that's not bad.
yeah.
I mean, it's a fun way to get fit.
That's true. And it's if you've seen any of the gameplay of it, it looks really hectic. Because like walking, getting your character to walk is jogging in place.
Ugh.
Combat is exercises. Like,
make sure to wear your shoes. When you're doing it. Can you imagine doing that in your socks and you just slip and land on your face? Break both Joy-Cons.
Oh, not break your face. Break the Joy-Cons.
No, I mean like if you land on your face, you possibly don't break anything on your face that you have to pay for. But if you break if you break two Joy-Con, that's like
that's easily $4,000 or $5,000.
Yeah, none of us want that.
So, we've done our resolutions. Of course, for those of you listening to this on our channels through like YouTube, Facebook, or SoundCloud, if you have your own nerd resolutions, just put them in the comments below. We're excited to see what you guys have in store for us. And challenges, like nerd challenges that you could have for us.
Yeah. I think I'll speak on behalf of all of Culture Pit. Like, I think the big resolution we should have is like more content.
That's true.
Like, definitely shit tons more of content than we've been giving in the past year. So
that's fair.
Props to us for coming up with original stuff now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, okay. So just to open a topic of conversation. So like last time, we gave our Star Wars Rise of Skywalker predictions on what was gonna happen. We were all wrong.
None of us
got it right. So the movie came out. December came out, and it was out like a few weeks ago as well. Really good. Well, I enjoyed it.
It was so good.
I loved it.
It was so good.
I don't know. As usual, like people have comments about the movie, and I don't think it's actually super possible to have a perfect Star Wars movie, like per se. But this was really good. I legit enjoyed this one. If you guys, whatever you guys thought of the movie, just comment down below. Now, also, for those who haven't watched it, I think it's best to warn you guys, this will be filled with spoilers.
This is the spoiler warning.
This is the spoiler warning right now. So if you haven't watched it, just exit in 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Right now.
Well, although exit and then come back after like 10, 15 minutes.
After like 10, 15 minutes, because we're going to discuss something else.
Minutes,
yeah, right now. And right now. All right, good. Right, so right now. Okay, just...
When they come back, like we're still talking
so
about...
right now.
We talk about right at the end.
Yeah.
We spoil the ending.
It's like Luke died in Last Jedi.
Yeah.
We were wrong, we're sorry, we went over 15 minutes.
Yeah, actually. So, Rise of Skywalker, again, I loved it. I honestly don't know why.
I love how the more you talk about it, like
people...
you progressively like it more.
No,
you're like,
true.
I genuinely enjoyed it. I loved it.
No, because like this is no, we're actually talking about it now. So this is actually the time for me to actually like fanboy about it. I loved it. I loved the movie. I can't speak for the people who hated it. I mean, I guess that's on you guys, but like, I enjoyed it. Now, who saw that coming? Honestly, like, Did anyone here see that coming, like, with Rey being
The way
Palpatine's granddaughter?
it played out, there have been plenty of theories relating Rey to Palpatine. A clone, granddaughter was put out there.
Yeah.
But I never thought JJ would go for it. I honestly didn't.
Yeah.
I figured Rise of Skywalker would have been Rey Skywalker one way or another. Because I mean that's what we got, but not really Skywalker.
Yeah.
But the thing with how it played out for me, it makes sense. It makes narrative sense because she's been so overpowered for the past 2 movies.
So overpowered.
So who else would make? If she's not a proper Skywalker, of course she'd be a Palpatine if she's not overpowered.
Yeah.
So for me it made sense, but my favorite aspects of Episode 9 were it had to do with my boys. Well, my boy, and then it became my boys. It was Seb's boy originally, but he became my second favorite. It was Poe and Kylo Ren, who surprising no one, I guess.
Full name Kyle Renner.
Kyle Renner.
Okay.
Kyle Renner.
Kyle O. Renner.
Rachel Palpatine.
Yeah, and Kyle Renner.
Kyle Renner.
Kyle O. Renner. But
Kyle O. Renner.
Paul Dameron. I don't know.
Edgar Allan Poe Dameron.
Edgar
Fernando
Allan.
Poe Jr.
Fernando Poe Dameron.
Yeah.
Fernando Poe Dameron.
That's actually, yeah.
But Poe had a great arc in terms of being the leader. After everything he went through in Episode 8, being proven, being smacked around by the fact that he made shit decisions. He made shit calls.
He made a lot of shit calls.
I wouldn't say he made shit calls. I would think he made very Star Wars-y calls. Like a lot of like those rebels into dogfights type idea that like this is how you go into a dogfight. This is how you do these types of confrontations with the Empire or whoever else it might be. It's a very Star Wars thing, and Rian Johnson, I think, he did a good job of letting people know that I don't like Star Wars things anymore. We're gonna do something different.
No, but the point with Poe's arc from Episode 7 to 9 was that he was the hotshot star pilot. Then he was the hotshot commander who was so much of a hotshot that he made bad calls that got his people killed. So his final evolution into Episode 9 was he was smarter, he was responsible.
Yeah, he was more aware. Yeah.
He was more aware, basically. And that scene with him and Lando going like, how did you guys do it? We had each other.
Yeah.
And that's what led to General Dameron and General Finn. Finn doesn't have a last name.
Finn 2187.
Finn 2187.
Finn Barcode something.
Yeah, Finn Barcode.
Yeah.
Who promoted them, by the way? Like,
no, it was in the movie.
No, I know, but like, how do you do that promotion without your leader gone, with Leia passing?
No, she passed it on to someone else. You're like, Leia said.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, but that person could have.
I think it was Maz.
Yeah, the one who ended up a dyke.
Yeah.
Dyke.
No.
A lesbian.
I'm talking about Maz Kanata.
Yeah.
Was it Maz?
It was Maz. I think it was Maz. Not the Mon Mothma looking one.
Yeah, no.
But anyway, it was Poe's arc that for me was Poe and Ben's arc, because man, Ben is just the best.
Ben's the best thing about this entire
Seb is
trilogy.
so glad. Ben is just the best.
Ben is the best thing about this entire trilogy, and is the best
thing about
Star Wars movies, for me at least.
Yeah, right now, actually.
Especially within the canon of just the movies.
Mm-hmm.
I know there are people here who just watch the movies, and I think Kylo has some similarities to Poe, a lot of that youth and experience, a lot of that youth hotshot making decisions that are irrational type of thing, being edgy and all of that.
Yeah.
He had all of that, but he learned from all of that progressively through the movies.
Yeah.
And you saw him get better, and by the end of all of this, you saw a cold and calculated Kylo who had control of everything, knew what he wanted, and was definitely getting it.
And he did.
He did.
Oh, he did? Yeah, he did.
He also very dead. Yeah.
I just made this sad.
I believe that it could have done with becoming a really long cut or 2 movies, They could have just twilighted it and just been like, Star Wars 9 Part 2.
Yeah.
The Rise of Skywalker.
I mean, they've been
Fall of Skywalker.
doing that with a lot of things lately, but I really hope we get a longer cut because I wanted to see Kylo's entire.
Same.
I want to maintain my power arc. You know,
that part. Not
we just saw them go through the Mustafar thing, and we
Yeah.
were like, we never knew how that happened. We're just like, ooh, Kylo scenes all of a sudden.
Yeah.
But this is coming from a person who still thinks this is the best Star Wars movie we've received.
Yeah, actually.
None of it felt like it was being written on the fly, but I do feel like you should give a little bit of credit to like Tumblr and Reddit for having partially wrote this movie. Because like, yeah, they are theories come to life, and you could argue that it's like Disney pandering, which is their thing anyway, and no one complains about the MCU, but
That's not true. Okay.
not enough people
Oh, there
complain
we go.
about the MCU. I mean, like, $1 billion worth of people at least don't complain about the MCU.
That investment has paid off for Disney in spades.
Oh yeah. I mean, like, I'd say all of their investments have done pretty well. I feel like Disney has done a lot of good things for Star Wars. I feel like I have very few complaints with what they've done so far. The only
Same.
one being that there are certain things that they didn't have to get rid of, that they chose to get rid of, like the Knights of the Old Republic shit that they didn't have to get rid of.
Yeah.
My Star Killer. Paolo's iffy about Star Killer. But...
I'm iffy about any character that feels like they're from Dragon Ball.
Hey, he was that strong for gameplay purposes, but
I mean, I don't know. Just the idea that this was all the Rebel Alliance was started because I don't know.
They had a hero
because they had a hero who I don't know.
who was stronger than Vader.
I mean, like a lot of these things do fall into the fan servicey shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Sabine Wren coming up with the logo of
Oh,
the
that's
Rebels
true.
is another thing.
Ooh, I spray paint. Let me spray paint the new thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess they had to hype it up. I can't really speak for Starkiller because I never really experienced all of that. Hell, I can't speak for Knights of the Old Republic. All I saw were those cinematics that are on YouTube.
That was actually for the Old Republic, the MMO.
Yeah, Knights of the Old Republic. That's what I'm talking about.
No, that's the MMO. Anyway, just go on.
See, I don't know it.
Technicalities, but yeah.
Yeah, he's correcting me on something I don't know. See how much of a prick he is.
Baby.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I will say I really like from all of the movies, and I'm not just talking sequels here. This is the one I have the least amount of complaints about. And on my second watch, I had even less. It was definitely better on that second watch, and it really showed that they did. They seem to have like consciously made sure that there were no questions
Yeah.
about why they did these things through the movie. Like you could say that they were like giving exposition, but like it was subtle that we did. It was subtle enough that we didn't see it the first time around.
Yeah.
And the second time around, I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, but I loved the whole Kylo arc. I now forgive the whole he's not in the last fight thing.
Really?
Because,
After the
yeah,
second
I
watch?
now forgive it for one reason. When Palpatine went like, oh, the dyad of the Force, I will now steal it from you.
You always have that accent.
Yeah. Kylo got up first.
Okay.
Rey didn't get up first.
Mhm.
In Last Jedi, Kylo and Rey were like, I want that lightsaber! Rey was like, I also want that lightsaber! So, they go, yeah, the Force pull stuff, which they both have a thing for some reason. They've been doing Force pull fights
A lot,
in these
the new
sequel
trilogy,
movies, yeah, between those two specifically. Yeah, but Rey was the first one to get up for literally no reason. But now,
Alright, she woke up before Kylo.
yeah. And to me, that meant a lot that Kylo woke up first, because like Kylo has like now the physical fortitude to get up first
Oh, I
from
thought
something
he-
like that.
I thought now that he's in the light, he has the will to wake up in the morning.
I mean, maybe.
it shows to me a little bit of maturity in the character. Like, it's fine that he wasn't in the last fight because it was a lot of, I want to see, I'm all the Jedi.
I am all the Jedi. Here's literally like 8 voices.
Yeah, and I that thing also, like, that didn't make sense to me at the start. When I first watched it, they were like, I'm all the Sith and I'm all the Jedi. But they actually like were doing that at the start of the movie, and I didn't notice that was that.
Yeah.
She was like, be with me, be with me, be with me. They're not with me. You
Yeah.
know? I was like, are you talking about the fans?
I mean,
I want to make it clear, I still am not with Rey at all. I'm not down for her because they focus the story on the least interesting character.
That is true.
That's always been a problem with Star Wars, hasn't it?
Hey, that's not. I would say
They
entirely.
They focused the original trilogy on Luke when Vader was the best character. They focused the prequels trilogy on Anakin
Obi.
it's a
when
dig on
Obi was the
Anakin.
best character.
I knew it was gonna be a dig on Anakin.
Yeah, no, dude,
I know.
Anakin has his problems, and
Yeah,
they're very
he does.
obvious
He
problems.
Very-
And yeah, once again, the focus on the wrong character. It's a very common thread with
Star
these
Wars, yes,
Star
right.
Wars movies, and people should, I think, stop complaining because they really didn't do anything new
yeah.
in terms of like or anything unfamiliar. Because
Anything on Star Wars.
yeah, this was Star Wars to the T, and we had great characters, bad characters, wasted characters, and enough of a lack of storytelling within the canon movies that we have to fill it up with comics and books.
Because my thing is, I don't get the complaints because it's Star Wars. There's a story to it, and it's been going on for how many years now? And honestly, like, yeah, it's Star Wars, but there's only so much innovation that you could really like get away with. What were people were expecting something entirely new, but something familiar in like as well. And honestly, like, that's something that's probably really hard to do for a story that's already been established a long time ago in a galaxy far away. So like,
I think it's also because like they had a thing of like subverting expectations rather than like really giving us what we want consistently. Quote what we want, you know?
we want.
No, but at the end of the day, to Paolo's point, it's Star Wars. The story has always been good versus evil, and
It's always
there's
been like
only
that.
so much you can do with that without your shades of gray. Let's not get into the gray stuff, but you have so much to do. There's so much you can tell with a good versus evil story. There is so much. But over the course of the last 42 years, Star Wars has pretty much done all of them across all modes of media, from movies to TV to comics to video games.
So today in this sequel era, we will pin goodish characters versus baddish characters.
So you have a morally gray bad guy versus a morally gray good guy.
Yep.
And that's boring. That's everyone is like, I don't mind complex characters, of course I don't. But I don't it's not that I don't want that in my Star Wars. It's just that Star Wars has never really been built on absurdly complex characters. Vader was always the bad guy before the prequels, and Luke was always the farm boy. Space Wizard versus the farm boy. It's a fantasy story, good versus evil. You move to the prequels where they expand Vader, his torment, his internal conflict, his I hate them.
Yeah.
His ambiguous age. How old is he?
Hang on.
How old is he?
I hope this translates well to the recording. It's like, is it possible to learn this power? Yes, it did.
Actually, yeah.
How old is he? How old is he? I'm so confused. How does an 8-year-old all of a sudden become whatever age he was?
Okay, so we've hit the 15 minutes for those of you who skipped over the 15 minutes for the
Leave
the
again.
Yeah, we're just like, if you don't mind, we're having a little bit more. about Star Wars. We're not quite done with the discussion with Star Wars. So if you wouldn't mind 5 more minutes or so, you can skip that again. If you want to listen, go
Skip
ahead.
it like right now. Right now. Right now.
And they skipped
Okay,
to
good.
this part, and we're still
Right
going
now.
to right now.
Alright, wait.
We have.
Skip it. Right now. Right now. Alright.
We haven't hung out in a while, so we have a lot to unload
yeah,
with
been a
each
while.
other.
We haven't hung out in a while.
While.
We haven't hung out as like
Collectively, you know.
yeah, beyond me and just me and AJ.
Yeah.
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 Because we're like the most free people, because I don't have a job.
I mean,
AJ just broke kayfabe. I was like, we are unemployed.
Oops, I'm breaking the fourth wall.
right now. Okay, good. Alright, so,
Continuing. with
going
Star
back,
Wars.
it's just, for me, that's just really, I mean, what more can I say? That's really it. Like, I don't necessarily get the hate for it. I don't really find it necessary. And I would just take the story in as it is. And, you know, there's a reason why Star Wars has affected people like on a way of life scale. It's not like myself. It's not just because of, I don't know. It's not because of the hate. It's not because of the hate. It's really just because there's a story, and there's some parts of the story that we don't like, but there's some parts of the story that we do like very much, and that, I guess, is just the important thing that I'm taking away from here is we all have parts of Star Wars that we all like. We don't necessarily have to hate it as a whole just because there's something we don't agree with. So that's just what it is for me. We don't have to make it a big deal. If we don't like it, okay, but like, I don't know. I just don't understand the hate for it. That's just me.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So, segueing from that, there's this hilarious / sadly accurate comment that nobody hates Star Wars more than Star Wars fans.
Yeah.
And the only thing that I can compare to that is nobody hates wrestling more than wrestling fans. Which is also true.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
So,
That
this
is
brings
true.
us to our
Next.
topic of conversation.
Wait, okay. Now, right. This is the.
We're done with Star Wars.
We're done with
for
Star
now.
Wars.
We're done with Star Wars. Now another thing.
Now another thing.
We could possibly give spoilers
Yeah.
for.
Potentially.
If you're not regularly keeping up with the WWE product, which if you're not,
We don't blame you.
that's fine. No, I was about to defend it. I was like, if you're not keeping up with the WWE product, well, you should. No, they don't have to.
They
don't have
fine.
to.
It's really, really
It's
completely fine.
But I don't know if yeah, I guess spoiler warning
potential spoiler warning.
right
No,
now.
I mean like spoiler warning in the sense that we'll probably be talking about stuff that happened
Yeah.
Up
in
to,
recent Raw, SmackDowns, and NXTs.
up to the January 24th, 2020 SmackDown.
Whatever's on the internet
Yeah.
currently.
So I guess right now, just because.
There, yeah.
Man. All right. So
So we want to discuss
Royal Rumble's coming up.
Yeah, potential, our potential beliefs or what could happen, potential theories as to what could happen for the Rumble. Since Rumble is the most unpredictable night in WWE. Generally, that's factual. Sometimes unpredictable means the Rumble was so bad, like 2014, or it was phenomenally great, like last year with Seth. Because that finish, curb stomping Braun, on the hardest part of the ring.
Yeah. Yeah.
To be clear, it is.
It
It is.
Kinda
That's not a
is.
lie.
Wait, so actually,
Mhm.
yeah, something I want to touch on with Royal Rumble. They pretty much confirmed most of the Rumble entrants.
Yes,
for the,
26 have been confirmed for the men's
yeah,
Rumble.
so that means like there's
Four potential surprises.
four potential surprises. Honestly, like, I don't know. Do you guys want to play predictions? 'Cause
Yeah.
honestly, for me, if
I love being wrong, so.
I love being wrong as well, but if WWE is playing it safe, maybe Undisputed Era. Most likely Undisputed Era. Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish, and Roderick Strong.
And then Fish gets injured again.
To be very clear, beltless Roderick Strong. I hate you, Keith Lee. I hate you, Keith Lee. I will not bask in any of your glory. I hate you, Keith Lee.
All right.
And
well,
then Keith Lee listens to the podcast.
no one is more heartbroken.
I mean,
than-
I love you, Keith Lee.
yeah, no one is more heartbroken about like the prophecy going down to the dumpster than me and Seb and probably AJ.
Nah, I'm not too high on Roddy.
He's all right.
I'm happy on Cole.
I'm sad.
Bye.
I'm very sad about it. I understand, I guess, why they had to do it, but like I didn't think they'd be doing it so soon.
UE all belts forever.
Yeah, that
Keith Lee
was.
turns heel, goes this.
It's funny. It's funny how like the last guy who wins the belt is the first one to like lose it though. Because he got the belt last, right? He was,
Yeah.
From Dream. He
Yes.
got the belt.
I personally think it makes sense. It's kind of like Kylo Ren turning good. Like, I didn't want it to happen.
Oh, sorry for the Star Wars spoiler for the people who skipped.
Sorry, right now. All right, I'm good.
Yeah, like, it makes complete narrative sense. It's the only direction Keith can currently go in right now that makes sense. But come on, man, Rodrigo Strong. He's my guy. End of Heartache. That's my shit. I love
Dick Strong.
the man who hates backs.
Not the Messiah of the Backbreaker, no.
The man,
who hates
the man
backs.
who has your back and will break it.
Yeah. The opposite of Katana.
Yes, I love Roderick Strong. I love, not even for the fact that like he's great, which he is. Could be better at the mic, could be a better whatever. I don't care. He's the mid card guy, and my favorite guy in all factions is the mid card dude. You know, because that guy is usually the power guy, which he is.
He is.
That guy is
He's also
usually
the stamina guy.
Yeah, he's also the stamina guy, which is usually completely different people.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait, sorry. So to that, on that note, like, so if your favorite guy on the stable is a mid card dude, then in Seth's stable, your favorite is Buddy Murphy.
Of course it is.
Of course it is.
Dude, Buddy Murphy was my guy
He's the
before
only
Buddy
good guy in
Murphy.
that stable.
Before Buddy Murphy was doing anything that mattered, I was like, damn, Buddy Murphy matters. That's still my accent.
For everything.
But I'm super down with all of that, but I'm sidetracked here. Like, I really hope that they were gonna give the belt at a takeover.
Yeah.
I would have rather they dropped the belt to Keith at takeover, some kind of bullshit screw job, because they spent the week before breaking Keith's leg.
Yeah, that's true.
So why was he okay?
That's true.
Does he really truly have no limits that his legs heal faster than
Logan.
than John Cena's body parts? John Cena returned from like shoot injuries way before he should have.
He returned from an 8-month injury in like 3.
And entered the Rumble,
And-
which is relevant.
And he won.
Yeah, he won the Rumble.
Because he never gives up and never quits. It's
And if
basically
he
his
wants
whole
some, come get some.
thing. Yeah. Hustle,
I
loyalty,
mean-
respect.
I mean, he's the answer to they don't want none, because if they don't want none,
Then
they
they
definitely
want
want some, and they'll come get some.
AJ Styles.
Yeah, get your grammar right, you redneck son of a. I love you. I love everything.
No, we're not making fun of AJ Styles, please.
We love you.
I love AJ
I
Styles.
love him too
We love
much.
AJ Styles very, very much.
Gay community.
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
The phenomenal gay
But
community.
going back to the main thing, the Royal Rumble match. 30 men. 30 men!
Yeah, 30 men. Alright, so that's my safe prediction. That's what
The UE.
Yeah, the UE. Now, if I was to go out there, Cena definitely
definitely.
number 1 on that list. So that makes 3 more. Edge, totes. Number 3, I'm getting a strong Hulk Hogan vibe.
Okay.
Maybe.
Out of left field, but okay.
Okay, if it's not Hulk Hogan, it could be Triple H.
That
Maybe.
makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
Number 4.
Nobody can take on Brock. I'll take on Brock.
I'll take on Brock. Number 4, Shawn Michaels.
Wow, out of left field choices. That's interesting.
Because look,
You have officially chosen 2 people with new body parts.
yeah.
So you're gonna choose another one.
So,
No,
so are you, by the way.
No, you're like, oh, Edge has a new neck. Let's test out that new neck. And then now we have Michaels, who also has a new neck, I think. Oh, it's a new
new
knee. All
that he
right.
can slap on when he does the super kick.
Yeah.
He'll probably like get in there, super kick like 2 or 3 people out the ring.
Every
Then-
time he super kicks, my knee brace!
Actually, yeah.
His knee brace has a slapper sound.
Uh-huh.
Actually,
Motion activated.
Mm-hmm.
Sebastian, who were you predicting?
Your 4 slot prediction.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, but I mean, let's make this interesting. If you know WWE to be the product that it is, playing it safe, who do you think?
Alright.
And then later we could go with your
The
out
crazy
there.
ones. Yeah,
Alright,
fair.
this won't apply to my actual prediction, but definitely, we get 29 Roman Reigns.
And then 1 Drew McIntyre.
No, and then Charlotte.
And then Charlotte wins.
No, and then Charlotte eliminates all 28 Roman Reigns only to find out that 1 Roman Reigns is under the ring. Spears Charlotte,
Ooh, as they say.
Yeah.
throws her out of the ring, and he already wins the titles.
All of them.
Yes, all of them, including
All of them.
all of the women's titles, even the ones from UK. Hell, he gets all of the AEW titles,
And the TNA ones.
the Impact ones,
PWG
and
ones.
ROH. Yeah, all
New
of the
Japan,
companies.
New Japan.
Like at this point, Roman Reigns has a new character. It's just the Michelin Man of belts. Like.
From Pensacola, Florida, please welcome the
Walking-
champion.
The walking belts.
No, the champion of what? Whichever one you want.
Whichever one.
Whichever one.
And the thing is, his wrist has a title too. It's called his watch because that's when he tells you it's Roman
It's Roman
Reigns
Reigns
time.
time.
He's got.
NXT reference for you guys. Classic NXT reference for you
Oh
guys.
man,
It's Roman Reigns time.
it's the most valid prediction actually.
All right.
No, I'm not done.
Oh, you're not done.
I'm not done because Roman Reigns isn't done.
Why?
Yeah.
Say.
Roman Reigns will hold all of these titles for 690 days.
Just to beat.
Just to beat done. Just to beat done.
the
Just to
685.
like we're done with done.
It's done.
Beats done. Yep. And then he drops the title to.
That'd be heavy. All of those
Wait.
dropping at once.
Like he drops the title to Ready to Rumble guy.
David Arquette.
He drops it to David Arquette
Jesus Christ. Oh,
on a forklift.
wait, I just realized, for those of you who caught the Wrestle Talk video with Adam Blompe, one of them predicted that David Arquette would be in the Rumble match.
Oh, I only watched the Blompier parts.
So that wasn't there.
Welcome back, the only Adam in wrestling that matters.
Okay, Edge. I mean,
No, his name is Edge.
okay.
He's not.
His name is Edge Copeland.
No, it's Edge.
His name is Edge because the Edge was taken.
Was taken.
by
By
a
the YouTube guy.
significantly richer man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also significantly less talented in the ring.
Yeah. Actually.
Specifically in the wrestling ring, because he's a great guitar guy.
That man has more pedals than he has say in the creative process. Oh. Again, we digress. We digress pretty far.
Vertigo.
I'll use a few pedals on the tour. It's guitar tech's just like, which one? How many are there? I'll take them all. Really, gotta see his pedal board. It's insane.
Hey, the Edge. Do you want to? How many pedals do you want to use? Yes.
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 Yes, I would like to use
I
all
would
the
like
pedals.
to use them.
All right, go. With your prediction.
So with your actual prediction.
My actual prediction. I'm not gonna do a play-by-play because like we have no patience and no attention span to do that. But
Roman Reigns gets a second life. Goes into Rumble twice.
One as Roman Reigns, the
Pulls
other
a
as the
sword-
Shield Roman Reigns.
pulls a sword out of his chest and wins self-respect.
Oh, like Scott.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So my prediction is the only thing that matters is the win, right? All right. My guy, my boy, Drew McIntyre wins the Rumble. He's the only man that I see who's physically imposing enough
Yeah.
to beat Brock Lesnar for that title. He deserves it. He's finally a face, which makes sense because for months he's been like, I'm a heel because I'm big. Which is, again, the accent of every person ever in this world.
That's
Yes, Drew wins it. wins the title from Brock, because why not? And then the
Monday Night
surprises. The surprises for the Rumble, I believe, would be. I only have two that I'm sure of will probably happen. Well, that I believe will probably happen. CM Punk, I believe, would make it would be great for CM Punk to come back.
Yeah.
At this Rumble. No one would expect it. He's already really good at not showing up for his other job at Fox. Whatever that is.
3 weeks at a time.
I know that they paid him for something, but I don't think they paid him to like be punctual. They're like, what do you feel about like attendance? Like, I feel about stuff. Yeah, but how about like showing up for work? I'm like, you know what? I feel.
Sure. I mean,
The Punk in CM Punk doesn't mean punctual.
the punk does not stand for punctual.
He's gonna be like, you know what? The last time I cared about work, I got fired on my wedding. So I think I'm gonna just stop giving a shit. But yeah, I think he'll show up at the Rumble, and do something really insane. Whatever he's gonna do, it's gonna matter.
That's true.
The other
enters the Rumble and then leaves.
he enters the Rumble to enter Sandman, finishes the song before he gets into the ring, and has already busted his head open.
Okay, that's Sandman.
He really misses ECW.
And then he does the old CM Punk kneeling pose where he's like, does the whole...
Just a whole lot of stuff from the past that Punk decides to do. Yeah, my next one would be Edge, because that picture's going around of Edge looking at his boots. I don't know what that means. That either means he's coming back at the Rumble, or just he really likes those boots.
He's horny for those boots.
I mean, he's a wrestler. Normal clothes just look strange on them. Have you seen John Cena in a suit?
Not so much on Edge. Edge looks good in normal clothes.
Cena in his suit is like, I don't know, it's like looking at Donkey Kong in, I don't know, in proper like formal wear. It's weird. It's weird.
I don't think
so weird.
whoever's styling Cena, which I hope he doesn't have a stylist, because if he's paying someone for that, God,
he should be fired.
He has so many ugly suits. Like all of his attire is just like, oh God, now I know where he gets it.
What?
Dude, the suits are sized like Vince. Dude, haven't you noticed that? It's like,
God damn it, John!
your suit should be 1.5 sizes too big for you every time.
We can't take the chance that you suddenly get bigger, pal.
Dude. He just like comes out and he's like, Vince, what do you think? It's such good shit. It's such good shit, John.
R.I.P. Ambrose, but okay.
Yeah. Jonathan Moxley. Not Dean Ambrose.
I mean,
he's been emancipated.
His name is Jonathan. His real name is Jonathan Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's Jonathan Moxley. I mean, I'm not wrong.
After you just said you like being wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, not.
We're probably
Jonathan
wrong
Moxley.
about most
We're
of
probably
these.
wrong.
But
about
yes,
most of these.
Edge staring at his boots makes me think he is
Medically cleared.
kind of definitely.
I mean, he
maybe
did a spear.
coming.
Yes, exactly.
He did a spear.
Yeah, he
He
did
was
it-
never supposed to do that.
I'm pretty
ever
sure
again.
everyone saw him do that spear and they're like, what the fuck did we just see? No, rewind that shit or go back to the corner, spear him again. We can't just let that happen and be like, yep, that happened.
That happened.
Yeah, but
But it happened.
I think he's back. I think he's definitely back. I think he got Daniel Bryan,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ going like, here's a new neck. But yes,
Here's a new spine.
I do it if he's just looking at his boots for fun and posting it on social media. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with Adam Edge Copeland, or rather Edge Copeland, because Adam Blampied is the only Adam that matters
In wrestling.
Adam
Cole, baby.
Okay, sure.
His name's Cole. Cole Baby.
His name's Cole, baby. Adam is the nickname. Adam.
The
Cole,
son of
baby.
Michael. Son of
Son of
Michael.
No, Michael, also known as Adam Cole Sr.
That's true. Baby.
When Adam Cole turned 25, Michael finally said, "Vintage Adam Cole."
Anyway,
I've only gotten two.
Like, two.
Oh, right, there's
I've
four.
only gotten
There's
two.
four, there's four, sorry.
I'm sorry, when it gets to me, things start getting funny. The next two... I'm not gonna be talking about the other one that I keep on saying. Yeah.
That's sad.
Really? All right. Well.
Well, as a joke, sure. Kevin Nash, I just want to see him test out that new leg. I'm sorry. I'm so proud of
sorry.
you, Kevin,
Yeah, we're proud of
for
Kevin
having
Nash.
achieved all of that.
And I can't say enough about Kevin Nash because it's Kevin Nash where I learned green psychology. Classic. He's teaching an ROH class.
Love him. Love him.
None
Nash
of
is
our,
great.
none of us are wrestlers, to be clear. We're just smarts.
Yeah.
Nash is great though.
Yes, Nash is great. God, really, the only ones I'm sure of would be Punk, maybe, some guy from the Indies that no one expected to come.
Osprey.
Zack Sabre Jr.
Saber.
Maybe.
NXT guy.
I think Osprey's too big in Japan still.
That's fair. He is.
Who else? I think Skrull still matters too much in ROH for them to let go of him. If you want to bring in maybe Adam Cole's on top, dude. Velveteen?
Maybe.
Gargano,
I-
Ciampa.
No, Gargano. No. Probably no. Jonathan Cena.
Yeah, Cena.
No, I mean, like, I'm just trying to not go the Legends route.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because if they're just gonna give us blasts from the past, I think it's gonna be a
Which
little
they
too
always
predictable.
Which
I think they'd want to swerve us a little bit. Edge, if Punk's coming back, that's gonna be huge. Maybe have Keith Lee come in. Maybe have either Keith, Riddle, Ciampa's going after the NXT, so
Yeah.
I don't think he'd care. But yeah, maybe Riddle, Lee.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of news or rumors circulating right now about how badly he wants Riddle versus Brock in an MMA style shoot.
Yeah.
Not shoot style, MMA style match. Because they're both legit fighters. And, you know, Matt's pretty green in terms of the wrestling aspect of it. He's not awful anymore, but...
I really don't think so, dude. Like, what I saw with the Broserweight.
No, he's not awful anymore, but you
Really
should have
clean,
seen his
bro.
Really good.
Yeah, but again, I'm not talking about, like, you know, version 1,
That's
Matt
true.
Riddle, you know? I'm talking about the Matt
Version
Riddle
1
that
Matt
I've
Hardy.
seen. No, because before we got on, we started recording, we were talking about Fortnite and how I think Fortnite's actually pretty fun. Then he talks about version 1 of Fortnite that wasn't very fun. And of course, I can't speak for something I haven't experienced. So, I haven't experienced that green Matt Riddle that was just really over in the indies. I just see this Matt Riddle. I just got the network, so I have quite a bit of access to like Matt Riddle stuff now. And it's pretty good in the ring. I mean, for him to mesh so seamlessly with Pete Dunne, someone who's definitely not green
That's true.
in any aspect
At
of
all.
being a wrestler, I think that it would be fun. I don't approve of Brock versus Riddle, just because I think that.
But that's currently a route that's being heavily looked into.
I mean,
Based
no
on
one would
rumors.
complain, but I also wouldn't be like, I'm gonna tune in for Brock versus Riddle. I don't want to tune in for anyone who doesn't wear shoes. That's a very stinky foot to your face.
That's true.
But still, yeah, I think Riddle Lee would be in the Rumble.
That completes your.
That
circle.
completes my 4, yeah.
Actually, now that I think about it, I never gave my actual
4.
No, I gave my 4, but I never gave like my prediction
Your
of who's gonna
opinion.
win.
Yeah.
I think honestly, I think Brock's gonna win. I mean,
Gonna
I don't like it,
run the gauntlet.
but I'm pretty sure what's gonna happen.
Sucks!
No, I'm pretty sure what's gonna happen is Brock is gonna win it. And I don't know, maybe
he goes
gets-
after Adam Cole.
he goes after the title. Then I don't know, WWE unifies the title
Universal and
and the WWE title again, which
Stop doing that.
yeah.
is yeah, no.
You can't just split the brands and combine the titles.
Look,
Every few years.
They keep doing that shit, and honestly, it's annoying.
It is.
I don't like it. But like, I mean, we're talking about the WWE. We're talking about a company that has
Been
that
annoying.
no, that is known. Yes, and has been annoying, honestly, and that has been known for glorifying Brock Lesnar.
That's true.
So if I was to put one and one together, I mean, what am I supposed to say? That Brock Lesnar is here. Brock Lesnar's there for some reason. He's there. I don't even want him there.
There are
Exactly.
10
I don't
million
want him
reasons
there.
why Brock is there.
Yeah, and 20 million reasons why he shouldn't be.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's basically, I don't know, that's my mini frustration with it. But okay, so he might win, but if he was to be eliminated, I don't think he'd be eliminated by some. I don't know. I feel like he's gonna do it deliberately. And
I think
eliminate himself.
everyone's gonna see
kind of
Brock
thing.
in the ring. Like, when they finally filled it up a little, they're gonna be like, hey, look, it's Brock. And Brock's like, what do you want? And everyone's gonna be like, we're all gonna throw you out because we don't like
Actually.
you, part-timer.
Yeah.
Who's willing to bet that they pull the the one thing that I've always thought could happen in the Rumble, in which there's never more than 2 people in the ring. Whoever is in the ring with Brock gets eliminated before the next guy comes in. It's gonna be so stupid, but knowing that they're having Brock at number 1.
Honestly,
That's something you've never seen in a Rumble before. There was a bit of that with Punk a few years ago with SES, him and
Yeah.
Gallows with the Sermon on the Mount. But what are the odds of us seeing that? Like, when you think about it, because there's a reason they're having Brock as number 1.
yeah, that's as horrible as it sounds. It's possible.
Exactly.
Like, again, we're dealing with a company that's glorifying Brock Lesnar.
And that took Saudi money.
That's-
Why would anyone take Saudi money after what they did?
I mean, yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah. All right, your turn.
I have for the 4 surprise entrants in the Rumble.
It hurts.
So,
That was the helmet. I'm
they-
sorry.
I'm thinking. I'm very sold on Edge really making his comeback at the Rumble. It's all roads point to it. All signs point to Edge coming back. I believe Cena will be there. There are currently rumors of Santino as like the gag surprise entrant. I wouldn't be entirely opposed to that. He almost won in 2011.
R-Truth.
R-Truth wouldn't be a bad comedy entrant doing something stupid like getting another ladder. But for me, the biggest of the surprise entrants would be a CM Punk return leading to a win.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Because I don't find it impossible for Punk to say, sure Vince, I'll wrestle for you again, give me the Rumble match. And Vince would be like, I owe you one, pal. Because
He does. Yeah.
he does. He's owed Punk 4 or 5 ones.
Yeah.
So I don't find it hard to believe that Punk can possibly say to Vince, you want me to wrestle back? And Vince needs him to come back. In terms of boosting the product, there's no bigger boost than getting CM Punk back.
Yeah, that's true.
He thinks it's Brock Lesnar.
He's more interesting than Brock Lesnar
Way more
as a
interesting.
wrestler.
No, I'm just talking about how Vince thinks.
Oh yeah. And then I don't see it being outside the realm of possibility where Punk comes into a meeting with Vince. Punk says, I know you want me to come back. I'm open to coming back, but give me the Rumble and give me the WrestleMania main event I've always wanted.
Yeah, that's possible. Honestly, like, I see it happening.
Yeah, it's highly, highly possible.
I see it happening.
Especially with how coy they've been treating Punk as part of WWE backstage.
Yeah.
They've been very hands-off about his time there. At the same time, there's this one thing, this week's episode of Backstage had Becky, and Becky was talking about her transition into the man.
Yeah. I saw that.
It was one moment where she slapped Charlotte at SummerSlam, I think. And Punk said, it was very familiar. I know exactly what that's like, where you have that one defining moment. And then he's like, I'd rather not get into it. And Renee was like, oh no, let's talk about it. Like, one of your best moments was like, CM Punk sitting cross-legged on top of that ramp. Because they're really building Punk up to be something in backstage. They're really acknowledging his impact on the business. So I don't believe that it's outside the realm of possibility for Punk to come in and the Rumble, let's say in the coveted 27 spot, the magic spot.
Yeah.
And just finishing it, let's say, with Final 4, I'd say Brock, I'd say Punk, I'd say Roman,
Of course.
and Seth.
Yeah.
R-Truth, man.
Most likely. Maybe Seth. Most likely Seth.
But I believe that
The children are the future.
no, there could be kind of a swerve where Seth, being the type of guy he is, might use unnamed faction to eliminate Brock.
That's also possible.
Like, what's really stopping the AO?
The architecture of pain.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
The secret architecture of pain.
Yeah.
The best kept secret architecture of pain. There's nothing really
Buddy
stopping.
Murphy. Okay.
There's really nothing stopping all four of them deciding to let's help out Seth.
I mean,
There's no disqualifications in the Rumble. What's
sorry.
really
I
stopping them?
can't imagine Roman talking like that.
a common
Ooh-ah,
Razor.
as they say.
A common Razor aren't confirmed for the Rumble as far as I know. It's
They don't
just
have to
Buddy
be.
and Seth. Yeah, I know.
They don't have to be.
It's just Buddy and Seth. But yeah, Final Four, Brock, Punk, Roman, Seth. They all work together to eliminate Brock. Hell, Brock eliminates
Seth and his buddies.
Seth and friends.
Seth and his buddies.
Seth and friends.
Seth and friends.
Seth and friends.
Okay.
So you have final two. If I may book a little bit, final two, Punk and Brock, where Heyman turns on Brock.
Oh shit.
Oh my god!
Oh shit.
Oh my god, I totally forgot.
Oh,
Heyman
yeah.
turns on Brock.
Dude, that would suck though.
No, but like-
No, hold on. You
And
don't.
then at WrestleMania, Heyman turns on Punk again.
No. Shut the fuck up. You guys don't understand. Brock and Heyman,
Go way back.
those two combined, man, as a pair, that's one full head of hair.
I did not expect that was the route you were going with that. You piece of fucking shit. They are
I just don't want to lose that image, man.
the full head of hair.
The one full head of hair.
I mean, yeah. No,
Brock-
but like, no, that's.
Brock is all top.
I gotta say, that's intriguing considering, like.
Brock
both
and Heyman are
guys.
full head of hair.
No, but Brock. Brock and Punk are both Heyman guys.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I don't know.
Brock spoke very highly of Heyman. Well, since forever, since hell the
OVW.
pipe bomb,
Yeah.
mentioned Heyman.
And I don't know, like, it's possible. I kind of want to see it.
The interesting.
I'm kind
I
of
really hope AJ isn't wrong about this. He usually is wrong about stuff, but like for this,
Oh, I'm good with wrestling predictions. I'm very good with wrestling predictions. The
None
thing-
of us are good at Star Wars predictions.
apparently.
But we're, at least one of us is good at wrestling
But the
predictions.
thing with this, for me, is that what would that make Punk? Would that make Punk heel and Brock the face?
I'm totes okay with Punk being heel.
no, I
But
think
no, but he
no,
has
I
to
think
be the
I
face.
think I
I
think
mean, he
Heyman.
has to be the face, yeah, but I mean, if in the event that he becomes...
I mean, look at it like this. WWE has a tendency to book faces very heel,
Yeah.
and
Like assholes.
Heyman turning on Brock, sure, that's a heel move, but he's turning on a Brock that's gone so fucking stale, bro. So like Heyman going like, I'm turning to Punk, and everyone's gonna be like, hey, he turned to Punk, we like Heyman now.
It's still
So-
the ass.
Yeah, it's just Bane from Harley Quinn.
Oh, I haven't seen 6 and 7 yet.
Just keep watching, it's really amazing. Anyway,
How
yes.
are you watching these?
Huh?
Steal.
VPN, I pay for a VPN.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
VPN.
Yeah, so definitely it would feel like a heel thing, but it would be a very WWE way of booking a face. So, and it's Punk. Who's not gonna cheer Punk?
Exactly.
Like, they were cheering Punk when Punk wasn't in the ring or in the company, so they're definitely gonna cheer Punk regardless of what Heyman does, and they're gonna cheer Heyman because he's with Punk. And now, like, it's just gonna feel like 2011 again, where we have hope about wrestling because CM Punk did a thing.
I mean,
Not saying I'm complaining about that, that would be great.
As fanboy as that sounds, you can't deny that if Punk does return and does something along these lines, it will give you hope in wrestling again.
And I would mark out easily. I haven't really marked out for
Punk
much
has-
of anything for a while, but yeah.
And the interesting thing is, I don't even think that Punk knows that he has that kind of power. He knows he has a certain amount of power, but I don't think he knows that he has that kind of power. The kind of power that will completely revitalize a stale product. Because he did that in 2011. He wasn't allowed the creative freedom that he needed to make sure that went completely solid. But Vince is probably aware of how badly he fucked up with Punk in the past. So if Punk does come back, Vince should be trusting him enough, along with Heyman, who's already booking Raw for the most part anyway, to just make sure that Punk is basically the pump in the blood that the product needs.
Yep.
And it's sad I'm talking about a legend, or quote-unquote legend, or potential part-timer here. But Punk is that guy. Punk has always been the wrestling guy. He is the best wrestler in the world in his iconic promo.
He's just a sports entertaining man,
Entertaining man, yeah. But there's so much potential that could happen with Punk coming back. Hell, with Edge coming back, I just want to see him one match, just one match. It doesn't even have to be a run. I think he's healthy enough to have a run for at least a year.
I think he's healthy.
Yeah.
I think he's healthy enough to run. Yes.
Yeah, he's good enough to run.
Yes, I'm sure he can run.
I'm sure he could run. I don't know. I think
His cardio is fine.
It's pretty okay to have like a short.
Like a year's worth of.
Yeah, but he doesn't use the spear for any of this, just to make sure.
Yeah, you could use
No, he does the spear, just doesn't do that.
No, he'll just keep on doing the Impaler DDT.
Yeah, the impaler.
The glorious DDT.
They called it the execution.
The
or something?
execution.
Yeah.
The execution back then. Now it's the impaler.
Yeah.
Now it's the glorious DDT.
Oh yeah.
Maybe he'll have an angle with Lana now.
Because everybody has an angle.
No, and Edge was like, I'm gonna steal girlfriends.
Steering away from that a little bit long, I honestly think Bobby Roode deserves better.
Oh, definitely.
Rude or Lashley?
Both of them.
I haven't seen Rude.
All of them.
Holy shit. I mean, I'm
Rude
sorry,
hasn't
but
been
like,
glorious for a while, yes.
Rude. Oh my god.
Rude stopped being glorious when he became Robert Roode. When he leaned into the Sebastian
Yeah.
joke using the full name.
Let's put it like this. WWE is desperate to make sure everyone that matters is with them. I think that was why they signed Rude. Like, if we have Rude, he's not somewhere else. And I think WWE did not realize that they are starting to pump out a lot of money for a lot of guys who matter, so now they don't have enough for these guys to actually go for. So there is no room for Rude in the current card with how many superstars that they have who deserve to be at the top spot, so now it's all just getting lost in the shuffle. But yes, Rude is great. Bobby Lashley is great. The second best spear in the business. In my opinion, I'm sure the Goldberg marks are gonna
I mean,
run
Roman has the best spear in the
Yeah,
business.
which is why I'm saying Bobby has the second best, Roman has the best.
No, because Goldberg is like lame.
Yeah. And
Goldberg has the second best concussion in the business.
for those who are listening, for those who are listening, yes, we were like joking about Roman Reigns earlier, but objectively, he does have the best spear.
He does have the best.
He does have the
spear
best
in wrestling.
Amazing spear. Yeah, you were saying. Yeah, Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, Bobby deserves
so much
better.
more.
But like, we could go on forever about people who deserve better. Like
Sami Zayn.
Cesaro is still employed. Shinsuke is still employed. I mean, he has a belt, but who cares?
Does he? Oh, I see.
Sami Zayn definitely deserves so much better. Majority of that cruiserweight division deserves so much better. The UK guys are having a lot of fun.
Yeah, they have their own.
Because it
thing
doesn't
going
really
on.
matter what they do, because they have the best contracts in wrestling right now. Like, you're in the WWE, but you can wrestle wherever you like, I think. I think
Yeah,
that's the case for them.
They can.
Yeah,
No, because like Dunn was
No.
going everywhere,
There are
right?
there are companies that WWE have agreements
I
with.
think Dunn showed up
Like
to.
I
I think he went to WCPW to.
yes, he did.
Yeah.
He went
He
to WCPW.
With that belt.
He did Progress.
With the belt. Yeah, with the belt.
He did Progress with the belt. Balor turned up in Progress one time. But
Alam ko Undisputed Era then went somewhere.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, Kyle O'Reilly. It was O'Reilly. Yeah, there.
So that's... Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so, So that's a bunch of wrestling marks talking about Royal Rumble,
Yeah.
making wild guesses about things that we have no way of confirming until Monday morning.
Yeah, until Monday morning. Oh my god, yeah, Royal Rumble's on up.
We'll try to have this out before the Royal Rumble. I think I have enough time to get that done.
Yeah, can we?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I guess that's it for Royal Rumble.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
For
So
Royal Rumble.
yeah. So for those who are listening, so we're done talking about wrestling for tonight. Now, I guess just before
I
we
mean, for done talking about wrestling for the
for
podcast.
tonight. Yeah, for the podcast. Yeah. Now, maybe just to close this, we all know Valentine's season is coming up.
Woohoo!
Actually,
I thought we were gonna pray.
what?
You would like to close this guy's prayer.
No.
To Saint Francis of Assisi
And the Lord!
and our Lord,
Come
Kathleen.
on. Yeah, I know. No, like Valentine's season's coming up, and a lot of people I don't know. There's a lot of cliche questions out there that we could all answer. I could answer it I don't know, as a pure boy face, whatever. But
Paolo has spent the entire hour of recording so far thinking of these questions.
I mean, no, these are just questions that I wish I could ask someone, when I, back then. So I don't know, maybe
Back when you had friends.
Yeah.
yeah, actually. So
So
I don't know, maybe for you people out there, you're experiencing Valentine's Day, you're celebrating it, or maybe it's your first time celebrating it. I actually got someone here who is probably gonna give you either the best or the worst advice you've ever heard.
maybe both.
Maybe both.
From the track record of my friendships with all of these guys, I think 60% of me being friends with them is just giving them advice on their love lives, which has
Yeah.
been going which has been moving with varied degrees of success.
Right.
So
this isn't
Very eloquently put.
mostly it's just me telling them what they're not doing right. So
So without further ado, here's a new segment in Culture Pit Podcast called Ask Seb Soriano.
God damn it!
Yes, all
Okay,
right.
so
So-
Paolo has the questions here.
I have a
Did
few
you write them
questions.
down?
No, but they're in my head.
They're in your head.
Yeah.
Okay, so
question
I don't-
number 1: should I give flowers, chocolates, or both?
to your dog, sure, chocolates. I'm just kidding.
Give the chocolates to your dog.
I'm just kidding. I love dogs.
Give the flowers to your dead.
Come on.
No, but for real. All right. So I have had various Valentine's experiences. Some of them, none of them actually, with flowers. I personally believe that if you give flowers to someone, that's kind of you giving them a certain amount of awareness of the mortality of your relationship. You give them flowers and you're like, it's great now. This is a symbol of how it's great now, but it's eventually gonna die no matter how much you try to take care of it. That is what flowers are all about to me, personally. And a majority of the people that I know give out flowers usually don't end up with that person at the end. Chocolates have worked.
Chocolates have worked.
No, chocolates have worked for me.
Oh, okay.
Chocolates have worked for me in the past.
So, how do you mean they worked?
We don't have to get into that. No, but I have given various chocolates to various Valentine's dates in the past. They always like them because periods. You never know when they're happening, and you'll never know when you need that chocolate support. Not that I know how women work. I just want to make it really clear.
All right.
But yeah, chocolates work. One of my most notable Valentine's gifts ever, I gave my Valentine's date a Ferrero bouquet because they were selling them somewhere near my school. If the person who I gave this to is listening, you know who you are. Yeah.
Is that
Okay,
possible?
I gotta ask.
No.
Wait.
no.
Is there a possibility of that happening?
Yeah,
the person
there's a
you gave that to listen. No. The person you gave that to listening.
Oh yeah, we're friends. We're good friends.
Oh,
No,
Jesus
but
Christ, okay.
as this person, does this person always tune in to Culture Pit?
If I ask her to, yeah, sure.
Thank you in advance. I mean, I gotta.
I don't think she's on Facebook a lot. Definitely
I
on
mean-
Instagram a lot, but not on Facebook.
Cool,
But yeah,
cool.
I'd like to have some of those chocolates, please. I love Ferrero.
I don't love you like that.
No, he doesn't.
Not you, but whoever. Never mind.
AJ wants diabetes. That's what he's trying to say.
Norman
Yeah.
Reedus and the diabetes.
Yes.
All right. So second question.
Okay.
Is it ever acceptable to split the bill on Valentine's Day?
I can answer that. Badly, but
No,
I
but
can
I
answer
want-
that.
Look. It depends. Because, like, relationships have, like, you guys agree on certain things.
Yeah.
Like, some of you may always want to split the bill. If it's the first date, I think it's good courtesy to, like, take the bill. But if she really wants to split it, it's really up to her.
Yeah.
It's about giving your partner the chance to have a say on how they want the bill handled.
Right.
And I think it's a good move for every person. You know, we'll leave room for everybody here. It's not about the straights. You know, whoever's listening to this, however you guys want to handle the bill, you talk about that amongst yourselves. It's not, you know,
Right.
yeah.
All right. Final question.
Okay.
So,
Roman Reigns wins Valentine's Day.
ooh,
He is the Valentine's Day
He's the
champion.
Valentine's Day
Day
champion. He
champion.
wins all the hearts.
Yeah.
he wins all the hearts. All right. So, final question. If, let's say, boy or guy like goes to his first Valentine's Day, should he have an itinerary planned, or should he just go with the flow?
If this is a person you've been in a relationship with for a long time, then I'm not sure that it matters too much. There are a lot of guys that, like, you know, go the extra mile and sometimes spend a shit ton of cash, and Valentine's Day really welcomes all of that.
Yep.
Some people don't like it, some people do. It's about who you're in a relationship with. You know what your partner likes. Give them that on their Valentine's Day, but I am personally very bad at making plans. I couldn't make Valentine's Day plans to save my life. Which is why I am very single and very happily so, because I can't do planning. I really can't do planning. Paula does the planning in Culture Pit. So, like, if you can successfully pull off a Valentine's Day plan, then good on you. Like, who knows, maybe you'll even go viral for it.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to make big plans, sure. If you don't want to, just go with what
Just
you
go with
know.
what you have, yeah.
With love and all of this romance shit, just go with your gut. Just go with your gut with whatever. Go with what's natural to you. If it doesn't work, then know that there's still someone out there for you. As long as you're not dead, you can always get your lady, your man, or your animal. I don't know.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that Valentine's Day segment was not as awful as I anticipated.
Yeah, no, it was actually
Seth
fine.
actually gave really fucking good
No,
advice.
I
Why
actually,
is it that these guys think I'm a worse person than I actually
No,
am?
I don't. I think you're amazing.
I do. You are a bad person. You're not apologetic about that.
Yeah, of course. My last name is goddammit.
There you go.
Also, if there's anyone here who's listening to this who's like, hey, I want to do something on Valentine's Day, hit me up. I probably won't respond, but hit me up.
Especially if you're like Chloe Moretz.
Yeah, if you're Chloe Moretz.
Or Emily Allen Lynn.
Yeah, yes.
Actually.
Yeah,
Hashtag find the equal.
yeah. Find the equal.
All right, so just to close this, so that
Player?
Sorry.
No.
Player? Okay.
No,
We don't do
no,
that here.
Actually,
We don't do that here.
all right. So just to close this, all right. So just no explanations. One thing that you were looking forward to in whatever it is, whether it's a TV show or a game or whatever, go.
Last of Us 2.
Okay.
Cyberpunk.
All right. Brooklyn Nine-Nine season 7. All right. So that is the end of our second episode for
Episode
Culture
2.
Pit After Dark podcast.
An
So
hour 12. Not
hour-
that far off. From
that's
the
not
first
that bad. That's not that bad. All right. So yeah, if you guys want to hear more and if you want to see more of our content, please like and subscribe. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on SoundCloud, and
Twitter,
we're on
YouTube,
Twitter, and we're
everywhere.
on YouTube. So yeah, just check out Real Culture Pit, and yeah, we have some upcoming
Links are
content
in
for
the
you guys.
description below.
Links are in the description below, and yeah, so thank you to all of you guys for being such great sports, and
Shalamet.
Shalamet, yeah, and yeah, 2020. So let's rock this thing. Yeah, we're gonna do just fine. All right, so we're gonna do just fine.
That doesn't sound good.
Exact fucking opposite of the message being put across.
We're gonna be fine.
So it's gonna be okay. I promise. No, we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay.
We're all on life support right
We're
now.
all great. All right.
I might actually be on fucking life support right now.
All right. So
You don't need to go there.
all right. So on behalf of Gab, who isn't here and helping out our friends,
He's the best of us.
he's the best of us, really. And of course, yeah, signing out is myself, Paolo.
And Seb Soriano, god damn it.
AJ Alfred, baby.
All right, so yeah, we will see you guys again, and until then, stay cultured.